The rich people of this world are living in a space center outside of space called Elysium, and on the other hand, the poor people are living in a state of earthquake and poverty. In Elysium, all the rich people are living a luxurious life and the poor people are in great difficulty. There was a machine in Elysium that could cure any kind of disease. Not only this, but it could regrow any human body parts and could also stop its age. This machine was with all the people of Elysium. This whole space center was made by the owner of Elysium. Now we see a small child, Max, who has a dream that when he grows up, he will go to Elysium with his friend. And when he grows up, he starts stealing and the police catch him. Max is released on bail and starts working in a company. This company belongs to the owner of Elysium, who makes weapons and reports for Elysium. One day, Max goes to work and the police scans him. And the police beat Max a lot and injures him. Max goes to the hospital for treatment and there he meets the same girl with whom he befriended in childhood. She was a nurse. After meeting her after many years, Max offers her coffee, but her friend refuses. And she plasters on his hand and leaves. All the work on the ground was done by the reporter. Poor people were not allowed to come to Elysium. And if someone came by mistake, he would be shot. There were a lot of sick people on the ground who wanted to go to Elysium. Because Elysium had a machine that they wanted to use to get better. And there was a man named Spider who sent his spaceship to Elysium. Secretly, Spider sends 3 ships full of people to Elysium. As soon as those ships leave, the defense secretary of Elysium gets the news. And he sends an order to destroy the ships full of people. 2 out of 3 ships are destroyed in space. And 1 ship lands in Elysium. And people get off that ship and enter the houses of the rich people there. And try to use the machine to cure their disease. And at the same moment, the police arrive and catch them and send them back to the ground. In the next scene, we talk about Giancarlo. He used to go to the ground every day to sort out his things. And he used to go to Elysium in the evening. And Max used to work in his company. During work, the door of the radioactive chamber is locked. So Max's manager tells him to go inside the chamber and fix the lock. Max goes inside even though he doesn't want to. And suddenly the door of the chamber is locked from the inside. And the radioactive process begins. Max is badly exposed to radiation. People try to open the door from outside. And take Max out. Reports scan him and give him medicines. And tell him that he will die within 5 days. Max goes home in a very sad state. On the way, Max meets his friend. His friend gives him the idea that he knows a man who goes to Elysium. We will take his ship to Elysium with his help. And we will use this machine that cures people's disease. The next day, Max and his friend go to the Spider, who takes his ship to Elysium. But he is not ready to take them. Because Max has an old enmity with this man. Now that man fits a device inside Max. Because of which Max gets better. And on the other hand, Giancarlo, who is the president of Elysium. He comes to Earth to monitor his company. And now he leaves for Elysium. Max and his team attack John's satellite. And shoot John. Max quickly downloads all the data from John's brain into his neural system. After copying, he understands that this information is encrypted. Now there is a fight between the agent and Max's team. And they kill Max's friend. Max runs away from there. And goes to his childhood friend's house, who was a nurse. Now Max sees that his friend also has a daughter, who has cancer, and its treatment is the same machine of Elysium. She tells Max to somehow take my daughter to Elysium, and cure her. Max can't help her, and leaves from there, because there was an agent behind him, and he finds out about his last location. Now that agent comes to his friend's house, and asks him about Max, and when he doesn't get an answer, he kidnaps them. To reach Max through them, Max now comes to Spider, who told him about all the codes of Elysium. He now connects Max's mind to his computer, and sees that if all the people on Earth are given information in this program, and installed in Elysium, then all the people on Earth can become a part of Elysium. He wanted to know this now. When he tries to do all this, he finds out that the city light was jammed. All this is not possible. No program will be updated or downloaded now. Now he won't be able to help Max. Now he tells Max to go. Because of John's death, all the signals are down. That's why that program is no longer useful. Max has no way now. So he takes the last way. By surrendering himself. When the agent comes to kill Max, then Max blackmails him, that if he doesn't take Elysium, then he will blow it up with a bomb. And the laughing agent agrees. And contacts Delcote, that he has caught Max. and he has to come to Elysium. Max sees that his friend and his daughter are on the same ship. Now Max can't do anything, because the agent had tied Max. Now there is a fight between Max and the agent on the same ship. And there is a blast in this fight, and the agent's face is ruined. Now as the ship stops, Max's friend gets off with his daughter, and tries to use the machine. But the machine doesn't work, because that machine only works on the people of Elysium. Now they bring the agent, and scan the same machine. So his face is fixed. The machine works. Now there is a fight between Max and the agent, in which Max kills the agent, and he drops the agent from the roof, in which the agent dies. Now on the other hand, his friend succeeds in fixing his daughter. Now another ship goes from Elysium, for the people of the land, to give medical help, and in the same way, people's lives on the ground become easier. With this, the story